have a dream.
It was all a dream.
I have a dream.
It was all a dream.
I am the host, the creator of The Awesome Show, and basically what we're doing here is we're empowering men. We're empowering men of our awesome children to stand up and speak more about what's going on with their children and also in the community. When you listen to my show, it's going to be relatively close to an all-formal stage conference for men, but women is also welcome. Your opinions matter because you guys are the one who bring these awesome children into the world. So I want you guys to stay tuned. It's The Awesome Show. We're going to be on YouTube Live. Our interviews are going to be intriguing, motivating, and also invigorating to your soul. All right? It's The Awesome Show. Stay tuned. So a lot of people might have the question on why would I do The Awesome Show? This goes back into my birth, me, 81, 80s baby. And we're talking about a time where it was a good transition within the world, within the country. I was born to a woman, rest her soul, my mom, who was young at the time. She was around 18, 19 when she had me. So she was new and, to this parenting thing and what's going on with herself as a woman. Fast forward, born in Harris County, Houston, Texas, being delivered on the operating table. The doctor basically told my mom very quickly that I was going to die if a operation did not happen. What I have is medically called an AV fistula on my right leg. That is the absence of the main vein that runs down to your leg, to your feet, and back up for circulation. So could you imagine an 18-year-old just basically making a split decision to keep her child alive? She granted the doctors permission to do what they needed to do, and they basically made a port for that. Fast forward from that, just going through life, I was ridiculed, I was mocked by adults and children, I was pointed at, I was stared at. So in legal terms, I'm labeled handicapped, but that never stopped me. I've been throughout my life just going through trials and tribulations, things to harden my heart, but I always seem to make it back here, and that's the importance of this video here. This is my church, Antioch Christian Fellowship, 4721 Chestnut Street. You're all welcome. We love you here. You can come down. But I can really gauge with my son. My son, Shane, as a lot of you guys know, is on the autism spectrum. He's an amazing kid. He's an awesome kid because we don't like the word autistic. And I really felt the need to speak out to men because at the time, the exact time where that doctor told me that my child, my son, my boy, my future was actually autistic, my world ended. Actually, as many of you heard on my radio show, I was even contemplating about walking out. I don't know what came over me, but it was something to say no. I gotta stand here and I gotta weather the storm, and that's what I did. But I weathered it a different type of way, something that's not conducive to the growth of my son. At the time, I was married with his mom, and I stepped out, and it caused my household, my kingdom, to tremble. I didn't know the principles and accountabilities of the Bible and my religion as I do now. And I implore you men and women of all ages and all backgrounds to really just find something to hold on to spiritually, just to keep you grounded, because that's what's needed. Fast forward right now to today, my son is amazing. Shane is really a child which everyone can learn from, and it's not just my son, and this is the reason why The Awesome Show was created, as a platform for everybody to speak about their children, to open up, especially the men, because I found myself just being real protective and quiet about what our children are going through, and that's not what we are here for. We're here for nurturers, providers, and leaders. So I'm just doing my part here. You guys will not be disappointed to learn more about my story and to listen to the show. See us on the YouTube video and stop past the page too. I just want to grant everybody who's an awesome parent You guys are doing an amazing job. I love you guys and keep it up. Awesome show. Stay tuned.